So, bugs.
Yep.
I recently released an episode of We Watch Whedon where there was bugs.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm curious.
Totally fine. Butterflies.
Okay.
Bumblebees.
Bumblebees?
The good ones.
The kind
Ladybugs.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't mean it's scary.
It's supernatural, so I'm guessing it's probably scary.
I'm just, you know.
Oklahoma, where the wind comes sweeping down the plains.
Oasis Plains.
Oasis Plains, where the waving wheat can still smell sweet. Gotta be careful even with that. Be like
remix.
Some fat house.
PH. 18.
They really got to milk them terms of the time, don't they?
It's like, I mean, this wasn't even in the 90s. It was like the 2000s, the aughts.
So not scary.
Yeah, just some bugs. Just doing stuff.
Find that rope quicker.
Really went from 0 to 60.
Right.
There's a couple that get.
Ah!
Right? Because the thing is, like, this actor is actually covered in bugs right now.
Jesus. I think those bugs I could tolerate. There's certain bugs I can't. The ones with the hard kind of ladybug-like shells.
Yeah.
As long as they're not like full-on cockroaches, but like
Yeah.
smaller ones, like about that size, I can handle.
Yeah, well, how we were raised was jacked.
Right. Jacked.
Oh, it's jacked.
Work.
It's funny how they always are like, it could be. I mean, and maybe there is some cases where in between these episodes that occurs that we
Yeah.
don't know about.
Yeah.
But at least from my perspective, it's like, it's not, because you're you.
Right. That's what I think. I always think, because, you know, you only see, like, the most dramatic parts.
Right.
He would have acted strange beforehand, like dementia, lost motor control. You ever notice anything like that? Yeah.
If then again it was some disease that wasn't.
I have to say, I would believe them that they're nephews until they started getting very specific about, you know,
Yeah.
the science of things.
The signs of our
Be like, you
uncle's
guys have
dad.
really researched this.
I love that they're like, meh. It's fine. I'm sure no one will mind. Or,
Notice.
yeah.
It is amazing and astonishing how no one is like, what are you two doing?
Yeah. Well, and it's a construction site too. So like, even if it's not like we're not concerned about caution tape and something happened here, I don't imagine they just let people walk around the construction site.
We accept homeowners of any race, religion, color, or sexual orientation.
We're brothers. Our father is getting on in years, and we're just looking for a place for him.
Great. Well, seniors are welcome too. Come on in.
But it's nice that you're accommodating.
Yeah.
Boys, excuse me.
Don't let a salesman routine scare you. This really is a great place to live.
Hi, I'm Linda Bloom, head of sales.
Oh, wow.
Second to move in. She's a very noisy neighbor, though.
She's kidding, of course. I take it you two are interested in becoming homeowners.
We don't have time to approach this
Well,
subtly, so we'll just shove her into that scene very
Uh-huh.
quickly.
Race, religion, color, or sexual orientation.
Again.
I'm gonna go talk to Larry. Okay, honey?
It's like, fine.
My son, he's into insects. He's very inquisitive.
Cool. So the son is the one who did it.
To a steam shower. I use mine every day.
So should we just go or?
Yeah.
You also have 3 different whirlpool tubs to choose from. The hardware for the tubs includes nickel, brass, and when you see the kitchen, you can choose from,
I like how he's like, excuse me. Okay. She's an interesting character, that was.
You gonna tell my dad?
I don't know. Who's your dad?
Yeah. Larry usually skips me in the family introductions.
Ouch. First name basis with the old man sounds pretty grim.
Or not exactly brochure material.
I am so sorry about my son and his pet.
It's no bother. Excuse us.
I love that. Sorry, my kid's weird.
More bugs. More bugs.
So bugs across the board.
Killer bees, killer beetles.
Hauntings sometimes include bug manifestations.
It'd be really interesting if ladybugs attacked everyone.
Right? What would they do?
Or butterflies. Oh no!
Smack him in the face. I'm blind!
Bugs instead of
That
rats.
happened to me when I was playing D&D once.
There are cases
I cast a spell and I
of
didn't know what I was
connections
doing,
between people
and I
animals
made
of
like a
elementals,
room full of
telepaths.
butterflies
The whole to be last.
that did nothing but hinder everyone's vision. I was like, this is the worst attack I've ever made. My character's a gnome, so she was like, yay! This is a great day.
I don't know.
I'm still picturing your like butterfly thing. So victim, obviously, because the bug was already after her. Oh my god, I'd be
I would
done.
lose my mind.
That alone.
She like didn't even
nothing.
look to see what it was, or like that's what I don't understand. I would have been like, blah. Also came right out of her hair. Like,
Right.
you do need to shower, girl.
I would be jumping. Oh my god. Ah! I'd
Okay,
be jumping
but, like,
and
how bad
moving.
was that CGI?
It's not good, but
It's not good.
if I saw that. Like that was just clumsy. How
Bugs
did you
didn't
even?
do anything.
How did you even break that glass that easily?
I know.
All
And you're
right.
like, what? We didn't do anything.
Come on.
He's so cute.
No, dude. Like, unless they got long hair, it's not like a thing you do.
I know, but so cute.
It's funny, yeah.
You probably just walk in. No one will see you.
Right. They don't ever pay attention in this world that they live in.
Oh, sure.
You're gonna try and sneak in. It's not necessary. You probably just walk through the front door.
No.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Did you know there was a body there? Because we need to make sure you know. There it is.
It made her fat.
She was like angled.
What?
Spiders.
Sorry, do you not like the plastic
Spider boy?
spiders? Or am I?
I'm just confused why they're just all like plastic.
Wait.
He has a Freddie Highmore
not
thing
serial
about him.
killers. No, I think you're safe.
So, Matt, you know a lot about insects.
Or at least you have an interest in them.
There is something going on here. I don't know what, but something's happening with the insects. Let me show you something.
So it's not him.
He's just a little weird kid. He's just awkward.
How horrible. I judged him right off the bat.
He's
Maybe
just a
you
little
could clear
awkward.
everybody out.
Believe me, I've tried, but Larry doesn't listen to me.
Okay, you Kripke, isn't that his name? Creator of the show.
He's too disappointed in his freak son.
Steering us off the path, confusing us, making us think we know you. Oh, we don't.
Matt, how old are you?
Alright.
16.
Ew. Ew! Yeah, that's something. Well, we know their license plate says Kaz 2 year 5.
That's a thing.
Is it?
People like wear the license plate as a necklace. Like you can get it. I don't know. It's like a whole thing. I've seen like tattoos with that license
So a
plate.
bunch of skeletons.
It changes.
Oh,
eventually.
their license
Yeah,
plate.
their license plate.
Oh, wow. Alright, we need this music, guys, so we know it's Native American. I just love it. It'd be like if they played like German, like Oktoberfest music every time I'd walk into a scene.
Right? Establishing Character.
I think I'm gonna make that a movie. Anyone who normally would get the music just gets normal music.
Yeah.
And then anyone who's like Eastern European,
Get something.
whatever their heritage is, will
Yeah.
have that music play.
And then
as
you should
they
have
enter.
people like hands and things. Like oversized pretzels and like big mugs of beer. Be like, oh, is that not what you want? Perfect.
Right.
I walk into a room, people just start throwing Mardi Gras beads at me. Like, this is what we do.
That's the caliber they brought upon these people.
Well, he knows a lot about this.
Uh-huh. Isn't that convenient that they found the first guy whose great-grandfather just so happened to have that information?
In great detail.
That he remembered word for word. Thank goodness for you. And the happenstance, random stranger. No, don't poke it.
I wouldn't go, yeah. I would maybe take a stick. Wouldn't put my finger in it. Yeah, I'd be out.
Mm-hmm.
You hear it?
What the hell? Oh my God.
Okay, don't stop and look. Go get your wife.
We'll never make it.
Somebody in the house. Somebody in the house. Call 911.
Yeah, that'll do. Do they have flamethrowers? Because that's the only thing I
Bug
can think.
attack.
Lock this place, have
Help
locked
us.
doors,
Got
windows,
bug
and
attack.
fireplace, everything, okay?
Phones are dead.
Listen to you through the phone lines.
These are some smart bugs.
Well, yeah.
They're blanketing the house.
Really?
They're just killing themselves.
I feel like he'd get a subtle signal.
Well. And them Nokia brick phones. Who knows anymore?
We're gonna get some bug repellent. Yeah, that one can's not gonna do much. In fact, it'll have very minimal effect across the board. You gonna do something with that can, or are you just gonna hold it?
If one gets through, he can probably help.
I think everybody needs to get upstairs.
So I'll just stomp on it after.
Move! Don't just stand there and shake your arms. Ah. I just said a flamethrower. So, he's got his own version. I'm not sure the attic is the best place.
Because can't they just all get through?
Seems like a much easier place for them to get in. Doesn't look that hard.
Holy snaps.
What do you mean, what's that? You don't know?
What could that be? Santa.
Wood. Well, of course they're chewing through wood. They probably could crawl through those little pores of those things, too.
I don't really have a...
I would have taken them actually to the...
It's definitely a curse, right? But it's like, this is a real thing now. Like, you don't salt and burn bugs. Like, how do you defeat them? They don't really have protocol.
The sun is up already?
Just like...
That sun came up super fast.
Yeah. It was like Hugh landing.
I'm sorry. That was a bit of a stretch.
But like that's the thing. I don't know how they would have gotten out of that situation. He's like, you don't break a curse, you like run from it or outlast it in that case. You can't really fight bugs. They don't have a system for fighting bugs.
And with all the story that they were trying to tell at the beginning, this would have needed to be at least like a 5-parter episode to like withstand the amount of time it would have taken.
The government investigates those bones you found.
Or at least a 2-parter.
Damn sure no one lives here again.
You don't seem too upset about it.
Well, this has been the biggest financial disaster of my career, but somehow I really don't care.
Oh, now he's a good dad.
You don't like bugs no more.
What's this? I don't know. They kind of weird me out now.
There's no girl, let's go. Everyone in the neighborhood thinks they're married anyway, so it's fine.
I want to apologize to him. For what? All the things I said to him? He's just doing the best he could. Sit the rock.
Us.
Yeah.
That's kind of a weird one. That's probably one of my least favorite episodes because it's like, it's supernatural in that there's a curse, but you're still just fighting bugs.
I don't, think it's that bad. But
yeah.
I think the hardest part for me, it was I felt like, other than the bug spray, which he also could have used hairspray, by the way, any kind of aerosol would have worked. I think that was the only smart move that they made in that whole process. The attic would have been literally the last place I would have gone if bugs were after me. I would have probably gone to the most central room I could have found.
They were coming out of nowhere, in the shower they were coming out of nothing.
True, and they were also eating through things, so
right.
I guess there really wasn't.
Crazy bugs. But
I would have been a little more hasty about getting in the car.
yeah, and also there's no villain.
Right.
Because you could say that the people who were building the neighborhood were villains, but they really weren't because they didn't know. And if we're gonna pick villains, it would probably be the.
I mean, maybe their ancestors were, but.
I mean, yeah, but.
The villains were the people from early.
From 200 years ago.
Yeah.
Who took them out in the first place.
And raped and pillaged and murdered. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Gross.
This has been We Watch Winchester.
And it was super.
Naturally.